Hey guys, Jam Reports back here, and we're going to be talking about a little bit of Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. We all know Amber Heard is a pile of garbage, and potentially Johnny Depp as well, although it doesn't seem like Johnny Depp isn't wrong in this case. Seems like he's been mostly treated badly by Amber Heard, as we specifically all know, and how the Me Too movement likes to destroy people and everything else that's involved. So, yeah, Amber Heard is a evil person and should be actively destroyed, and which is happening. Court of public opinion is pretty bad of her, and it's just not going good. However, this remains to be seen what the jury is going to decide with Amber Heard or Depp, but I personally think that Depp is currently winning, and whether he wins or loses, because public opinion is really on his side on this one, and that's a should. However, I don't think Johnny Depp is really the best. I also think he might be a bit of a simp, so we take what we will from a grain of salt. However, it does not mean what he is going through is technically good, but this is a good example for the Me Too movement and everything else to kind of push forward to see what happens or what does happen to men and what's not being believed, as shown in videos from Amber Heard and all that. But let's move on to the article and see what it says here. Johnny Depp trial. Amber Heard fires PR team over bad headlines days before taking stand. Heard has now hired Shane Communications to manage her perception in court of a public opinion. Okay, I hate to say it, Amber Heard, but first off, you did this to yourself. There is no PR team or anything that's going to really make you do better, because here's the thing. They either tell the truth or a little bit of a lie, and you're screwed there, or they just straight up lie, and then everybody knows you're lying, and it's even worse for you. So I don't see where this is gonna go. It's pretty bad, but it seems like you're pretty darn desperate to to try to clear your name, try to get your make sure nobody's talking bad about you. Sorry, sweetheart. But it looks like it's going to be bad for you, and you're going to have to deal with it and face the consequences, which most women today don't actually do. Unfortunate. Goes on to say, Amber Heard has fired her public relations team over the onslaught of negative publicity amid the ongoing $50 million defamation lawsuit brought by ex-husband Johnny Depp, which again she brought upon herself. On Sunday, May 1st, it was reported that Heard, who is being sued by Depp over a 2018 op-ed implying he abused her, had terminated her working relationship with crisis PR firm Precision Strategies last week after growing frustrated with the bad press she has been getting since the trial began last month. How it must be to be delusional. Well, she does have BPD, so, I might have a lot to do with it. The Independent has confirmed that Shane Communications has been enlisted by the actor to manage the verdict in the court of public opinion just days before she is expected to take the stand on Tuesday, May 3rd. She doesn't like bad headlines. One source reportedly told the New York Post, who broke the news first, while another added that the Aquaman actor is frustrated with her story not being told effectively. It is being told effectively, and by the way, everybody hates bad headlines. Nobody likes bad headlines. Go look at what's happening to pretty much anybody that does not agree with the far left's opinion, and see how many bad headlines anybody gets that's in the target zone of the far left. Yeah, all those headlines are particularly bad, potentially even has high capability of threats, and nobody really wants to agree or abide with us. It's insane, really. It really is insane. So everybody hates bad headlines. Terrible. Precision Strategies was co-founded by Stephanie Cutter, who served as a deputy campaign manager during the former U.S. President Barack Obama's successful re-election bid. That seems like it's pretty good, no? Not a lawyer. Nick Rekieta can direct you there. Communications experts told the Post that Precision Strategies is among the best crisis firms in the world, but that no PR company can rewrite the history of what has happened. Exactly. Come on. You literally did this to yourself. The history that you made is coming up to you. Consequences is coming up to you, and now you have to face the music. I'm sorry that reality is terrible and not everybody likes it. But this is a reality, and these are the things that you have to deal with, or rather the consequences you have to deal with when they come to fruition. The best thing to do is to own up to your mistakes, realize that what you've done, apologize, and move on. That is what a grown adult does. But we all know that the majority of Hollywood people are immature, dumb people, and they like to blame their fans or anybody else and go with a far left narrative and make them seem like lunatic, insane people. So, I digress. You guys have done this to yourself. The Independent has contacted representatives of Heard and Precision Strategies for comment. Heard's decision to drop Precision Strategies comes days after days of explosive testimony at the Fairfax County Circuit Court, in which Depp and his witnesses have claimed the Pirates of the Caribbean actor was a victim of domestic violence during his marriage to Heard, which has been proven correct. Not wrong. During the second week of the 5-week trial, Depp described in graphic detail a fight with Heard during which he claims she threw a vodka bottle at him, severing his finger, which, again, is shown on video, and they have photo evidence of his finger being severed. She then grabbed that bottle and threw that at me, Depp said, demonstrating to the jury how he was sitting at the time. He said his fingers were resting on the edge of the bar, and that the large vodka bottle made contact and shattered everywhere. Heard's new public relations team, led by company CEO David Chang, has worked on a high-profile case involving Depp in the past. Okay, very, very interesting. In 2017, Shane Communications was involved in highlighting allegations about Depp's compulsive spending habits made by his former business management firm, the Deal Management Group, after the two became engaged in a legal dispute over alleged break of contract. The lawsuits brought by both sides were eventually dropped before the matter could reach trial. And I guess you could say spending habits was bad after a marriage, but I mean, everybody handles with a breakup or other things differently. So, I mean, some people will spend immensely a lot amount of money. Some people will go to the booze. I mean, it all really just matters what happens, right? I mean, it's all dependent. So, honestly, I don't see how that really matters anything. I mean, everybody deals with situations differently, regardless of who it is. And we'll go on to continue to the next article here that does not just go to the PR team, but also court documents Amber Heard sought payoff from Johnny Depp for her silence. Oh my, oh my, oh my. What do we have here? New court filings show that actress Amber Heard pursued a payoff from actor Johnny Depp, her ex-husband, the New York Post reported. In May 24, 2016, letter from Heard's attorney Samantha Spector, the actress said she wouldn't immediately file an order of protection if Depp gave her exclusive use and possession of the black Range Rover, the vehicle she is currently driving with Johnny, to continue to make all payments. That's unfortunate. Johnny, roll advice here. Don't start paying your women for all their stuff, alright? That's insane. Okay? Especially if you're, like, in a being divorced, especially, that's insane. Like, what is going on here? Not only that, she has $1 million. Why couldn't she just pay it off all by herself? I mean, seriously. What? She also requested exclusive use and possession of 849 S Broadway's Penthouse number 1 through 3 and 5, with Johnny continuing to pay the mortgage, utilities, etc. And also sought $100,000 in legal fees and $25,000 for forensic account costs. Well then, that's mighty bad. The letter was presented Wednesday in Depp's defamation trial against Heard in Fairfax, Virginia, where he is seeking $50 million from his ex-wife after allegedly hurting his film career by accusing him of domestic abuse. I'm not too familiar on the law and specifically, but I would say everything that he has received in terms of damages might be more than $50 million, but that's my personal opinion. Again, Nick Ortega, probably your best person for that type of legal stuff. The lawsuit came after Heard published an opinion editorial for the Washington Post in December 2018. She referred to herself and the piece as a public figure representing domestic abuse without mentioning Depp by name, according to Time. Yes, so this is true, and she is quite an evil snake. Depp has since claimed the article has damaged his career, citing Disney's decision to drop him from his role in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise just days after publication, which this is also true. They decided to believe the female over the male because that's the common trend in today's society, is that women can't do no wrong, so therefore blame the male if the woman is accusing the male of something. It's quite sickening, really. And if a male is specifically, blaming a female, he's not really listened to, or he's laughed at. So that's kind of where we're going here. Great. Fantastic. Don't you just love society? The ongoing trial is not the first one Depp has initiated over the accusations. In the summer of 2020, Depp sued the Sun's publisher for libel over a headline calling him a wife-beater, the New York Times reported at the time. Heard has also testified in the 2020 trial, making 14 allegations of abuse against Depp, although he denied all of them. The judge ruled that 12 had been proved to the civil standard and that the Sun's headline was substantially true. Again, what they're not really mentioning here, which I don't know why they're not, is that they're not mentioning that the court or where it was is in the UK. So all this, the Sun and all the things that Depp did was in the actual UK. So they're missing that part. So yeah, I don't know what they're doing with that. But it's true. And but the allegations that she's all making is false, especially in the court that we're seeing today, because she is actively, spreading lies. And the judge simped for Amber Heard because, again, all these guys have to simp. Listen, simping needs to stop. All simps need to be eradicated, all right? Because this is ridiculous. The fact that we have to have a trope here saying believe all women is insanity, because it's not like they're not abusers or they don't commit 70% of the actual child abuse crimes, but I digress. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the article, guys, ladies and gentlemen. And this is showing how messed up Amber Heard is, and how dirty and nasty this trial is, especially her lawyers. Well, both lawyers are kind of just being kind of iffy. They're kind of whatever. I think Depp's team is slightly better in this, in my personal opinion. Not necessarily a lawyer, but I think. But Amber Heard's team is really just fumbling the ball. But everything's coming to light, and we'll see how this court or this trial comes out later on to the weeks coming ahead. Alright guys, that's the video. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Take care. Thanks for watching this clip from my podcast that I make every day, Monday through Friday. 3 o'clock p.m. PST to all the way to 5 o'clock p.m. PST. If you like what you see, please subscribe, like, and comment. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.